Welcome back to this weekend.
A lot going on, and this is such a great event. You can meet David Payne and the rest of our News 9 weather team out at the National Weather Festival. You can see our storm tracker vehicles. They'll be there, as well as Bob Mills Sky News 9, our chopper.
That's going to be Saturday from 10 to 2 at the National Weather Center down in Norman. And don't forget, you will need to follow that clear bag policy. And in the meantime, go ahead and get your hockey sticks ready. Bring your best manners, because we got Canadian Air on the way.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where he was going with that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was going to be beaten at this festival.
Well,
bring your clubs and your bats. Ought to be a great time for the beatdown.
A lot of fighting.
I was like, what?
Canadian Air.
It's like,
nicely done.
It's not an MMA event. It's just meeting people and hi, how are you? What's your weather story? That really, that's, you know.
Yes.
What if they don't like the forecast?
Well, that's fine. No, trust me. Everybody has a keyboard. It's all good. You know what, today, back to the 80s again, a little warm, upper 80s, nothing too crazy, but, you know, felt okay.
Okay.
Our humidity isn't too high. But,
if you like it on the warmer side, kind of enjoy it now.
You know, last weekend was amazing.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to do that whole thing again.
Perfect.
For 3 or 4 or 5 days. So here we go. It's that time of year. Looking out across the city, we're looking northbound down the Broadway extension. And there in the foreground, up front, that's going to be Britton Road. And then there you go. Not a cloud to be found really anywhere, nearly anywhere in Oklahoma right now. Right now in Oklahoma City, 85 degrees, a south wind at 14. A little breezy today. Did you notice that? A little more wind. That's because our next storm system is getting closer to us, and the wind is going to get even stronger, all right? So a lot more wind tomorrow, a lot more wind into your Thursday and Friday, all right? So hang on. Our humidity right now, way low, 32%. That's going to come up as well. Mid to upper 80s, 87 in Stillwater, 87 in Weatherford, 88 in Clinton. So most everybody, in the 80s. We do have some 70s in the Northeast, and even a couple of 90s here on the map, still hanging on. 91 degrees right now in Buffalo up in Harper County. So it is warm, but really for this time of year, it's kind of hot. Big upper storm. You can see the jet stream winds flowing around this upper storm in the Great Lakes, and it really hasn't moved since yesterday, but it will begin to move, and as it does, like today, our wind starts to pick up. Another storm moves out across Texas over the next day and a half or so. But this is going to be our storm. It's going to dive south and east. It's still 1,800 miles away from Oklahoma City. And it's going to dive to the southeast and come out into the plains. Pretty strong, pretty potent. The Rockies get snow. Most of the rain and storms will be to our north. But there will be a chance, a low chance, along the dry line that we get a couple of storms by Thursday evening. But, man, it's a heck of a ball of energy up here, cold pocket of air, and it's going to go ripping into the Rockies. So they're going to get snow, they're going to get rain, they're going to get severe weather to our north, and we're going to be almost out of it. Except what it's going to do for us is get us even warmer, lots of wind, and then when it moves by, we get that shot of Canadian air. And it's just going to keep coming in. This pattern is going to go on into next week. We're on the cool side. So get ready, because it's going to be a longer stretch than what we just had of great temperatures. And by the end of next week, this system moves in. Here's the deal with that system. The moisture, because of the north winds we're going to have much of next week, at least the first half, is going to be a little bit limited. So if it can slow down, we can get better moisture to return from the Gulf. That might be a wetter system for us by the end of next week. All right, future Next Gen Live. Rain across the south tonight and tomorrow. Lots of rain down here. Here comes that upper storm. You can see the spin going on. Snow in the Rockies, and then on the north side, look at that bowling ball there. If it were another month from now, that would be a raging snowstorm, but it is what it is, right? Showers and storms for sure. Kansas, Missouri. The question is, can we get storms in Oklahoma coming up Thursday evening? We're going to have the cap or the lid in place. So we're going to try to keep the atmosphere quiet. There's an outside chance, a low chance, that we get storms to develop. Rain chances end of next week. Some of the amounts might be a little bit higher with that later in the week storm. That's, again, next week. More widespread, the way it looks. Hopefully that'll work out. All right, lows tonight, low 60s, a south breeze, highs tomorrow, back to the 80s. South winds will blow tomorrow. It's going to be windy statewide tomorrow, 90 tomorrow in Woodward. Here's your Thursday. 80s, 90s out west, all across the west, behind the dry line. Cold front moves into the panhandle late in the day. That's the beginning of the Canadian air. And on Thursday evening, Thursday night, Oklahoma City north and northeast, slight chance for some scattered showers and storms if they develop. If they can develop, might be on the strong side, a little wind and a little hail. All right, so look at highs on Friday. Yeah, look at the wind, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Hang on Friday. That'll be a north wind, but temperatures look great. So rain chances the next 9 days. There's that slight chance Thursday evening. And then end of next week, next Wednesday and Thursday, what about your wind forecast? Strong south winds through Thursday, and then a strong north wind Friday, Saturday. Really, really windy. So ups and downs, cold fronts coming, 9-day forecast. Here we go. 80s going into the 60s, morning lows near 40. Northern Oklahoma, you'll be back in the 30s for morning lows over the weekend and early next week. And then we'll watch that system by the end of next week. A lot going on. Guys, back to you.